Boys back. What's up? What's up, Jeff?
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right with you. You know what I'm saying? I got a bone to pick with you a little later for sure. Coach Locke back in the building.
What's up? What's up?
What's happening, brother? Right, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
you already know that was coming, Jeff.
I
Pause.
didn't even do it though.
Oh, you did a
I
lot.
didn't even do it, Kevin, man.
Coach Locke, winner or loser of the week, what you got?
Yeah.
Loser of the week is myself. This is the last time in the studio again.
Yeah.
Grand opening, grand closing, man.
Sure.
But you know, I'm here.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
can I say?
Every week, bro, you here.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
Most definitely. Got your jersey right there.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
pop.
saying? Right there.
Right there.
Right there. Yeah.
There we
There
go.
you
That
go.
one right there. Yeah.
Jeff, winner or loser of the week?
My loser of the week is Player Fly.
Mm.
You own arguably the biggest artist in the world samples one of your greatest songs on his new album. Guess what? Even if you ask Project Pat, this happens. It's the Drake stimulus package, right? When he samples you, people go back and find your music. You become more popular. Player Fly music is not available on any streaming service anywhere.
Why?
It hasn't been for years.
Why?
Don't know.
Oh,
none of
it's
his
probably-
older stuff. His stuff that you know.
Yeah.
Now the feature albums with Pastor Troy and all that. Who wants to listen to that?
Yeah.
But the good stuff, the Just Awake and Shakings and Nobody Needs Nobodies and the Minute Maid, none of that. None of it's available.
That's rough. That's unfortunate.
That's
I'm
unfortunate.
glad
right
it's still
there.
in my library because I can
Yeah, I
go
know.
right to it.
Hard copies everywhere. Still got them. But
That's a loser for
that's
sure.
a loser
That's the
right there.
definition
Yeah,
of
that's
a
tough,
loser.
man.
For sure, my loser of the week is Fake Clay, man. He's banned for life from Chase Center. Play stupid games. Get rewarded with stupid prizes for sure. So, and he bought a $10,000 ticket.
Wow.
Yeah, man. YouTube checks counting. Shout out to YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube.
Hey.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell a
Right.
friend.
Damn
A
right.
lot of people gonna lose their job over that too.
Yeah.
Because he
Well, I don't
got
think
on
so,
the
though.
court.
Shit.
I don't think so.
Somebody
Because
can lose
it
their
wasn't
job.
during the game. It was
He
way
put shots
before.
up.
He put a couple
He made
shots
it
up.
all the way to the court.
But he do look like Clay a little bit.
But that
Chubby
Clay is
Clay
not
don't
gonna walk in with game shorts and
Chubby
a
young
hoodie.
Clay, for
He's-
sure.
yeah.
It was- I'm saying it's close for sure.
He's Chubby Clay.
Yeah, close enough for sure.
That shot ain't Clay. It was terrible.
Nah, that shot looked terrible. For
Terrible.
Sure. Cameraman, you ready to rock?
Clay shot
Let's
out
get
looking
it.
at much better.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for. We full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Weezy is out on assignment. Shout out to Weezy.
Shout out to him.
For sure.
I can dap Weezy up from over here.
Yeah, for sure. There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Weezy's been out of assignment, boy.
But he's accumulated the PTO.
Man, no, you're damn lie, Jeff. You're damn lie.
That
Accumulate
PTO done
lie.
ran out.
It's
Yeah,
probably
nah.
right.
We got to check them
PTO.
books.
about to get a
Doc.
step of discipline.
We got
Step of discipline.
we got to check them books. You know,
That boy been docked.
boy gonna have
Yeah, for sure.
not a pink slip, but a yellow slip.
Nah, for sure. Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Jazz hands, thumbs
for
up.
sure.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mhm,
For sure.
mhm.
Episode 422. We are conducting our 2022 NBA mock draft for the lottery.
FSP style.
Always FSP style,
You better damn know it.
and you better damn believe it.
Kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
Man, Dream On, the 30 for 30 documentary on ESPN this week.
Gotta watch that.
Man, it's good. It's 3 hours.
It's 3
Ooh.
hours.
It's 3 hours.
Why aren't they 2-3
It's
part
3 hours.
It's 3 hours.
It's 3 hours.
Did you watch
You
it?
should have
straight
led
through?
with that. You should have led with the WNBA documentary that is 3 hours.
Yeah.
Dream
I should have
on.
started right there.
You damn right.
3 hours.
Did you watch it straight through?
Nah, coach.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Nah, coach.
All right.
I finished it up watching it with this debacle of a Game 6 NBA game we had last night. But yeah, nah, it was good. It was good.
That's what's up.
Great documentary.
And for sure, I heard it was good. Coach, best of the week.
My best of the week, man. Shout out to my boys, the Nimitz High School basketball team back in Houston. We're doing off-season training and everything, and we were able to get those boys whey protein.
There you go.
So after the workouts, individuals, weight workout, everybody's able to take a shake. That's a big deal because you don't get that in high school.
No,
Not at the type of school I'm at.
Yeah,
So
sure. Big whey
hopefully,
protein.
You know, we got them right,
go.
man.
Sure,
So shout out to them boys, shout out to the coaching staff and everything.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. My best of the week is Lil Baby's national anthem. College kids and a little bit of adults are trying to end the current national anthem just as flags are retired. So should our very own national anthem, the song that will replace the national anthem, will be Freestyle by Atlanta rapper Lil Baby. And with this petition, we can usher in a new national anthem that future generations will come to embrace and is a truly American and be unique for all involved. There's a petition, Jeff, if you want to know. It's on change.org that you can
I might
sign that for sure.
Did you sign it?
What I say? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm tired of the national anthem.
I said, did you? I'm
No,
saying,
I ain't signed it yet.
you ain't, okay, you ain't got that yet.
But I'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Freestyle.
should. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
What was that? Oh, okay. You was pointing towards
Yeah, I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Worst of the week. What you got, buddy?
Students accidentally served floor sealant instead of milk at a school.
Huh?
Damn, Cole.
They didn't die, nothing.
You know what I'm saying? But still, Cole.
That's the worst
You
of the
don't bring
week.
it.
No, it's not.
No, you
No,
don't bring
no,
it.
it's not.
You
Did
don't
nobody
bring it.
pass away?
I'm saying.
No.
A last asbestos, though.
No.
You gave him a last
Hey,
asbestos.
listen. I'm just saying.
The mold.
Yeah.
hey, man, these people gotta do better. They
You
say
said it was they gave him floor ceiling.
floor sealant because the floor sealant was delivered in plastic bags that the same
Oh God.
looking bag that the milk to the school is delivered in, and they put it on the wrong pallet. Somehow it got mixed in.
You don't think that's gonna come back and hurt them kids probably about 5-10 years?
I didn't say it didn't. That's why it's my worst of the
The
week.
commercial. If you drank floor sealing in your elementary school,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mesothelioma.
saying. Right. That's why it's my worst of the week, man. The kids. Come on, man.
You
Somebody
on
got
brand, boy.
Sure,
Hey, you on brand.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Worst of the week, Jeff. What you
well,
got?
I'm gonna keep it on brand. Shout out to Coach Lock. This is one of yours, Coach.
See?
Oh shit.
Leave the elephants alone.
Hey,
Oh,
leave.
man.
It took that lady close.
Hey,
No.
sat on her.
No. Not that isn't even the worst one. The other one. So apparently elephants have great we know elephants have great memory.
That's why I just saw that.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, go
Oh
ahead.
my God. Now we're not making light of anyone's death.
Oh, somebody died. Come on, Jeff.
No,
Oh,
listen. The elephant pulls up on the lady who he had beef with, trampled her. She passes away in the hospital. Elephant shows up to her funeral.
Let's get.
No. Tramples her again. Pulls up to her hood with the elephant homies and ramsacks her house.
where's this at?
This is in a place of the world I cannot pronounce. Not even going to try to. This went down. This has been highly reported. Leave elephants alone, please.
I saw that, but
Big beef.
I thought it was cap.
Hey man,
Extreme
if it
cap.
was cap, it was cap.
That was Washington.
I've seen a lot. I've seen this reported on more than one source. Leave elephants.
Cappy Pondex right there.
Just saying.
Oh shit.
Shout out to the elephant.
I wish I would have found something that was a little bit more intriguing. My worst of the week is Internet Explorer sunsetting. So yeah, someone died. Yeah,
Yeah, that's tough.
for sure. Microsoft is retiring IE after 27 years, man. For sure, the Edge and web browser is being sunset in favor of Microsoft Edge. End of an era, for sure. I remember Internet Explorer. It was the first internet browser that I remember using, and yeah, man, had a good run.
Did they say it was? Did they say when?
No, it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was over.
Yeah.
So that explains a lot.
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
pitched one to IT for nothing today.
Oh,
Yeah, Edge. Yeah,
they was
Microsoft
looking
Edge.
at you like you was
Yeah,
real
for sure.
crazy.
They didn't say it. It's like we don't know what's going on. I said, "Dude, ain't nothing working."
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Coach Lock know how to bring the sunset in, don't he?
Make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Jeff,
Yes, sir.
you have 10 good resting seconds.
Man. All right.
Let's start the
I
clock.
got it. It's been a wild week in the wrestling world between the Sasha Banks fiasco, the MJF fiasco, the Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis. Whatever happened there with the homies doing things the homies do with with the woman of the night, apparently. But anyway, so Vince McMahon, the chairman and CEO and owner of WWE, had to step down because a $3 million hush payment was noticed and found. And we're gonna keep the horny talk to a minimum because apparently Vince was being real horny, real horny, and
Vince on them roids too. So.
Still,
Especially
80-something years old.
Especially back then.
Yeah.
Oh man, so yeah, I guess he forgot that he now has a publicly traded company, and people are going to go back and look through those books and want to see what $3 million went, and why this young lady's salary increased every year for no reason with the position she had. So hopefully Vince can pull through this. Who knows? But anyway,
Who cares?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
Who cares?
It's true.
The key word here in that story
Yeah,
is consensual.
it was consensual.
We ain't getting into that. Well, you got
I ain't going that far. That's horny talk. But yeah, man. Anyway, like we always say, make sure you tune in each and every Thursday to the 808s and Chair Shots podcast. Shout out to my co-host Nika. Like we always say, you might not like it, but your auntie loves wrestling.
And tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the iTunes page, on the YouTube page. Please rate and subscribe. And more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasting. Before we start the first half, Coach Locke, you have a Yellow Box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners.
This week's award recipient is Miles Bridges.
It is. It is. Jeff's guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, Big Detroit.
That's your guy.
Big Detroit. I know. Not for sure. I mean, he should have been the only All-Star on the team for sure.
Well, he's acting like it.
Yeah, it's going down in Charlotte for sure. Clearly, 24-year-old Miles Bridges could be in trouble after sharing how he spends his time during the off season. Bridges posted a picture on Instagram stories where he was drinking a purple-colored beverage, which allegedly was lean. Now, that had insult to injury. On the other hand, Bridges was also holding a joint. The NBA doesn't conduct drug testing for marijuana anymore, but codeine is among prohibited substances. However, codeine is listed under the drug of abuse category, and a player could be facing a 2-year ban for using it. And Bridges made a tweet saying he was simply drinking, and I quote, pink lemonade, but he deleted it shortly thereafter. So far, there are no official statements, neither from the NBA nor the Hornets. Miles Bridges.
Listen, man.
Kids,
Come on.
stop recording yourself.
Dude, you had your best year as a pro.
Yeah, he did.
You're an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You were going into the biggest summer of your career,
Yes, sir.
and you posted a picture of lean and a joint. I know his agent, dog, so pissed. Dog.
Because he finna lose the money.
He took the heat off Ja.
Easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Ja had a full-fledged party going
Charlotte,
on.
him, Miles Bridges, my guy, Montrezl Harrell. Trez had 3 pounds and said it was for personal use.
Personal.
And then Matt Barnes doubled down and said, yeah, that's personal use, 3 pounds. We do a pound a month.
Goodness gracious.
So this is the definition of a yellow box of Cheerios. This is why the award.
This is
why it was created.
It might if this goes even worse for him, it might be renamed the Miles Bridges.
Yeah,
Yellow Box of Cheerios.
Yeah, for sure.
Could be.
Leader of the clubhouse for Yellow Box of Cheerio recipient of the year for our FSP awards.
Yeah.
Leader of the clubhouse right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
He lucky Adam Silver's in a bad place right now with the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Because he had to speak on this.
Ooh, man.
He be
I
bad.
know he was hot. He didn't get to announce those championships. Yes, but and the little deputy commissioner dude, which
He's having a lot of fun.
yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah, he enjoys it.
I'ma leave
He
him
makes
alone.
the second round of the draft hype and everything.
Yeah. It's the thing though.
Okay.
When Steph was getting his MVP, he didn't leave no stone unturned. He just went straight into it. Lead it up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You want him to build the excitement.
Adam Silver would have led it. Congratulations to the winners and talking about the owners.
Too much pressure.
He ain't been there.
Too much pressure.
It's
First,
his first
show.
Too much
And
pressure.
he probably didn't know he was gonna have to do it until the first quarter.
He missed it by a day.
The first
They thought
quarter
they was going 7.
He realized the first quarter this ain't going.
Warriors
Yeah.
and 6.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was never mind. We'll get to it.
It was
let's
over.
get it.
We'll get to
You
it.
guys ready to start the first half?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The Revolution will be podcasted first half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Locke, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
Hey, man, social media, same thing, _gang. It's Locke_the_great. It's THA. Get at me.
Yeah. Jeff?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
For sure. And I'm Jay Hove on Instagram and Twitter. 7 days ago, I told you to holler at me about that Steph talk. And my boy came through. Speaking of, let's kick the first half off with some GOAT talk for sure. The Golden State Warriors dynasty is alive and thriving. Oh yeah, it is. Golden State has won the NBA championship again. 4 seasons after it won its last one. It's the first franchise and 7th title, 4th in 3 years with the guys. Stephen Curry. 4th in
7 years.
Yeah, for sure. Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, for sure. Now, Curry, who scored 34 points in the clinching game, was named the most valuable player of the finals. So let's go through some winners and losers of the 2022 NBA Finals, starting with the winners, Jeff. Give me your first winner.
I'll leave the obvious ones to you so you can have your moment.
Nah, I don't need a moment. The world's
I know what you're about to do. So I'm not gonna rain on your parade.
You're not gonna step on.
I'm not gonna step on your moment. Okay, you got this one.
Mhm.
So I'll go with Andrew Wiggins.
For sure, let's talk about it.
Andrew Wiggins, he heard the FSP intro from a guy who obviously had no business rapping it off.
A whole intro.
The whole intro. You know what I'm saying?
Wiggins,
He heard it, and
Yeah.
speaking of, I should have been a loser because my phone was ringing off the hook
Yeah.
with that shit. Like, hey, but it is what it is. So I shout out to Andrew Wiggins, man. He looked great. Yeah, he looked, exactly. Probably should redo that. But anyway, he looked great, man. Shout out to him. Locked up Jason Tatum. Put him in the trunk, as you say, Jay.
Yeah,
Put him in the trunk when it mattered most.
Mhm.
And, he's due for a contract not at the end of next year.
Yeah.
He's going to get overpaid, and he deserves it.
He's just 27.
He's going to get overpaid.
Yeah,
Somebody's going to give him a big bag.
I think he was the second best player on the floor. Consistently.
Yeah, consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Other players had moments, but game by game, it was Andrew Wiggins.
Two-way player.
Yeah.
Played really well. I think he's an integral part of that Warriors. I've been trying to trade Andrew Wiggins from that team for the last better part of 2 years, right? I'm trying to get literally Pascal Siakam, who's actually older than Andrew Wiggins. I did not know that.
Right.
Oh, I knew.
Well,
I've been trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Good for him, though. I'm excited for him. He looked happy. His peaks, they blew up on him. He had to play in some Kobe's. He had to put a check with like a piece of tape on top of him. But,
he should probably.
they
what happened.
poor peaks. Poor peaks for sure.
Yeah.
But the Warriors do have a tough decision to make this offseason. Yes, they do. Because let me tell you what you can do. You can capitalize off his trade value is as high as it'll ever get. His trade value is going to get lower and lower from here on out. But I don't think Bob Myers will do that for sure. Not at all.
He's loyal to a fault.
Yeah, loyal to a fault.
Because he should we can talk about that.
Yeah, for sure. Coach, give me your first winner.
It was Andrew Wiggins for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like Jeff said, the guys here at FSP had written him off. Weezy shot out to him. He gives him hell all the time. Deservedly so. He was a number one pick. He hadn't lived up to the hype of a number one pick per se.
That's true.
And his scoring had been like it was this year when he was in Minnesota, but it didn't need to be because he was playing with Steph, playing with those other guys. But he led the Warriors in rebounds and blocks and was second in points, 18 points in the finals. So he stepped up, and now the monkey's off his back, per se.
Sure.
Nobody can say anything bad about Andrew Wiggins at this point with him being number one pick because he's a world champion now, and it's not like he was a world champion sitting on the bench. Yeah. He had a lot to do with them team winning that 100%. Championship.
And here's the funny thing about Andrew Wiggins. I don't think we've seen the best of Andrew Wiggins. He's just 27. He's younger than Anthony Davis. He's clearly younger than Pascal Siakam. Who knew? So it is a weird way to look at Wiggs, but
you know what it speaks to? Player development.
Or just being in a good situation.
He's in a great spot.
The best
because he's fourth option. Well, not fourth. Fourth of importance.
Right.
He's fourth of importance on that team.
Yeah.
By hierarchy, it's Steph, it's Klay, it's Draymond, then maybe him.
Yeah, but I think he's third.
I'm talking about just sheer importance.
Yeah, just sheer importance on the team. Oh no, Draymond's second.
Well, I'm not. I won't do it, but
If
I know
we're doing
he's four.
imports. Oh, for
He's-
sure.
He's
I
definitely
got you.
four. That's all.
I got you. My first and only winner for sure is Stephen. Wardell Stephen Curry, most definitely. For all those that have witnessed the years of Stephen Curry, the vitriol, there's so much hatred that comes with Stephen Curry and being a fan of Stephen Curry at any point of his basketball career. I think we should consider ourselves lucky to see how this guy has manifested such a great career. People hate his wife, so until they don't like him. And I've heard that a lot. A lot of people don't like his wife for sure. But but as far as eras, I think he surpassed a lot of guys with this run right here. And I think he's the best point guard to ever do it. I think it's solidified now. I think he cemented himself as the best point guard to ever play basketball. Yeah.
Can I give him some props?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
can I
Yeah,
give
for
some
sure. Yeah.
He's also a winner to me. Steph has effortlessly portrayed himself as the family man, the quiet guy, the person you want yourself to be if you're a superstar.
Yeah.
But he's the pettiest dude in the world.
He petty now.
And he talks more than anybody on the
He
court.
petty. My dog petty.
But that's amazing for Steph. And then also probably most important, he gets to, because he's the winner, he gets the last laugh, he gets to rewrite the narrative.
Yeah.
Now if you look on the internet right now, Kevin Durant's mentions are in shambles from the first quarter of last night until whenever you hear this podcast. His mentions are still in shambles because people are now saying KD's rings don't count or don't matter because Steph got another one after him.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the worst decision in free agency history, for sure. Him leaving Golden State to go play with Kyrie Irving instead of playing with Steph Curry. And the reason being that he said that he wanted to play a better brand of, and I quote, basketball. That I haven't seen a better brand of basketball other than how the Golden State Warriors play offense and defense too, for sure.
I don't want to sound like I'm definitely want to round the parade.
Yeah.
I do think that story is a little different though.
Yeah.
If KD wore an 8.5, 10.5 instead of 11, whatever size shoe you wear.
Now he was 18.
Well, whatever shoe he wear. If he wears a 17.5, he makes that 3-pointer and sends the Bucks home and goes and plays Phoenix last year with that team. That's a different story. But that's if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Right?
And he still would have to. He still would have to finish the deal though.
Yeah.
Just because he got there to finish, he still have to beat. You got to beat them.
Yeah.
It'll be Phoenix.
I mean, I don't know how you couldn't have Steph as a winner here.
Yeah, of course.
He basically just carried their team to the championship. The rest of the team hadn't been playing up to the level that you would expect them to play, and he just carried them through the playoffs. Yeah, he had the bad game, but that's part of basketball. You're going to have off nights as a shooter, but he always bounces back just like he did. So this is the one that really got him over the hump because he finally got that coveted finals MVP too. That's the only thing that he was missing from his award trophy case, I guess you could say. Everything else he'd already had. So to get that finals MVP, that's why he broke down like he did, because that was the monkey on his back. Yeah, he had won the finals and everything, but everybody always said, but you didn't have the finals MVP.
For sure. Yeah, 100%. And then I'm done. This man, your defensive player of the year, who shouldn't have been defensive player of the year, Draymond gets hurt. That's the only reason why he didn't win defensive player of the year. But you're asking for switches on the defensive player of the year. And when the defensive player of the year is coming up to check you, you are smoking past him. You cooked him for the better part of 6 games. And that that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. That is tough. Like, that is your defensive player of the year, the position. The first guard to do one, to get a defensive player of the year since Gary Payton. And you're asking for a switch. Not Horford. I want Smart on the switch and cooking him at a high level for sure. So, yeah, man, Stephen Curry, man, can't even lie. I slept really well last night. I really did for sure, and I'm excited to make things. And listen, I might buy me a pair of Steph's now. Dog.
You don't do that.
No, I'm just saying I
Don't
might.
get
Just
that.
you know what I mean.
That's
TSU.
that's one of my losers.
Yeah, for sure. Let's
That's one of
do
my
it. Let's start with the losers. You got it, Jeff.
Well, I'll save my main
Okay.
one for later. But Steph's shoes, the Under Armour's got to stop.
Yeah, sure.
Those were bad shoes.
It's bad
Those shoes were prominent on TV
bad.
every game because Steph was the best. Like you said, Jay, Steph was the best player on the court. My goodness gracious.
That was a bad shoe.
What the hell are those shoes?
They're bad.
Those are bad. I get the ankle braces and all that. Shout out to everybody with ankle issues. I get it. But with those shoes,
Bad.
the colorway.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's rough, man.
Shout out to Steph.
Shout out to
Right.
Steph.
That's
Shout
the
out to Under Armour.
Shout out to Under Armour because
He keeping them alive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Keeping the
They
lights
would've
on.
been gone.
Yeah. He keeping
Been
the lights on.
gone.
Him and Brady keeping the lights on.
Man.
But the thing, he switched back to those shoes.
Yeah,
too.
well, remember he got his ankle rolled.
Yeah.
Al Horford knew what the hell he was doing with that too.
Oh, come on,
No,
man.
I
Nah,
know.
man. That was not purposely, dog.
Man, you
That's-
took it. We've been singing his praises,
Right.
Right.
And you
I
about
mean,
to take it to the other spot.
Every coach knows in basketball when it's a loose ball on the floor,
God.
to avoid the injury, you have to get on the floor.
Yeah, but what if you already on the floor though, Coach? Coach, he was already on the floor.
But he didn't dive to hurt him though. It's a hustle play. That's who he is. But that's nor he nor there. My loser, you kind of spoke on it, is Marcus Smart. For you to be the defensive player of the year, and then you get worked like you do in the finals. That's
Easy work.
That doesn't sit well. Now, mind you, it is Steph Curry. It's not like he was getting killed by just a regular player. But
Went hard.
as a defensive player of the year,
Yeah.
you got to show up a little better than that.
Hey, if you're the first guard to win Defensive Player of the Year since Gary Payton, come on, dog.
Jordan smoked Gary.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what
So
we doing?
yeah, but you
Just saying.
talking about the greatest to ever do it. Yeah, listen, what I'm
No,
trying to tell you.
he's
No, he won
defensive player of the
defensive player.
year.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They ain't got nothing to do with
Ain't
him.
got nothing to do with it.
Him.
Now,
No, him.
are we again? I don't want to because this is can't say anything negative about Steph other than the shoes. But are we?
Jeff, real quick, speaking of negativity, no, I'm cutting your ass off because you looked at me. We was in this studio, and when Kevin Durant left, you said, "Well, I tell you what, he'll never play in another finals again. That's it." You don't remember saying that, Jeff? You said that.
I may have said.
Yeah, you said that. You said that. I'm not knocking you saying it because I'm gonna be real. I was worried about my dog because the next season they won 22
20
games.
games.
Yeah, for sure.
He
after
called
that-
this season,
Yeah,
really.
he got up out of there
Yeah.
for sure. But
Then the next year, Clay
yeah,
was still hurt.
and they looking
to
into the camera talking about zero.
Nah, I didn't do all that.
No, you
No, you
did.
I didn't do
ESPN
I know.
people did
This
that.
Kevin
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins and
Kendrick Perkins for sure.
Foxworth.
I'm happy for my dog though. But go ahead, Jeff. Proceed.
Don't even remember what I was saying.
I know. I know.
Shout out
That
to
was the
Steph
whole
Curry.
point. Yeah, no, for
Not
sure.
good.
Well, my first loser is Jason Tatum.
Oh shit.
Some to the fact I think they were putting Jason Tatum in the echelon of Kawhi Leonard's and Giannis Antetokounmpo's. Just a little too early. Great player, man. Great player. Isn't quite on the same level as those guys right now. He's a pup, man. He's a baby. He has to figure it out. The reason that he wasn't able to maneuver and do what he does at a high level is because they have a combo guard playing point guard. He needs a point guard. Not everybody can't. Chris Paul can't save everybody, right? But Lonzo Ball type of point guard who can set up the offense, set the table, and get guys moving into a situation where they can be the best of themselves. And the Celtics, I get it, right? Marcus Smart needs to be on the floor, but you got to get somebody in there to kind of help out Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum because they were doing a lot. Some of those guys sometimes were playing point guard, and that's why he had 100 turnovers for sure because he had the ball in his hand way too much for sure.
Yeah, but some of the turnovers are
Majority
dumb
of them,
turnovers.
Yeah,
that,
for sure.
That wouldn't have nothing to do with if point guard was there or not.
I agree, but Coach, he shouldn't have the ball in his hands that much. And
I'll say it.
I would say 50 of those turnovers were unsolicited, just out of the way. But if you take away 50 turnovers in a
50%.
situation where some of those go to somebody else, a person that's actually holding the ball, I think it'll help out. They just need a point guard.
Well, okay. Since we're on Jason Tatum, I'll do Boston as a whole because you're right. The turnovers were key, but the turnovers happened because they weren't used to putting the damn ball on the ground.
That's it.
Like they have lost the art of dribble drive, dribble kick, penetrating the ball, getting the mid range, getting a legit mid range bucket or something to the rack is gone. All they know is get past my defender, find the open guy in the corner.
Yeah. Or
When you
ISO.
and when you have to think,
Mm-hmm.
coach, you a coach. When your players have to think, you know they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
basketball should be fluid motion
Yeah, for
all the
sure.
time. You know what you're doing.
Right.
You don't have to think about it. There
Mm-hmm.
should never be a point. Whenever you have to think on the court, you're in trouble. And you could tell, and there were at times where Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, all of them mentally weren't there. And that those turnovers only can go to mental.
Yeah, they were mentally worn out. So what
Yeah.
you got, Coach?
The guy that got the Boston championship tattoo on his arm.
Yeah.
I mean, he was living up. He was all over the place. He was on social media. He came out a lot and just came up a little short. So that tattoo removal is going to be kind of crucial.
Game 4. Fourth quarter, game 4 did them in.
Yeah.
That took their soul.
Yeah,
They
that was
weren't
it.
right since fourth quarter, game 4.
Yeah. Those boys went 3 straight. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Went
was
3
over
straight.
with.
Yeah, not for sure. It was a great series, man. Shout out to Stephen Curry. Shout out to Draymond Green. I didn't mention him. He played really well. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Shout out to Bob fucking Myers.
Wait a
dog.
minute. He played really well.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let you get that out.
Nah.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah, the last
closeout
game.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay,
talking
okay,
about.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we-
say
I-
this.
no,
He
no,
was
no,
real
yeah.
close to
Yeah,
being.
no.
He was this close to being a loser.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Very close.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Bob Myers, for him to put together that team with Otto Porter, who's coming off an injury. You got, of course, Wiggins, who was in our intro and getting shit on. GP2 was
Still
one of
a
my
great bar,
favorite
by the way.
players. Yeah,
It
no.
still was a great ball.
Great ball.
Great.
Great ball.
Great.
Huh? Nah, Jordan Poole dribbles too much. Okay. You got it. You know
Let's
what
move on to the NFL. Who knew?
Who knew?
Did you guys know Little Caesars was the 3rd largest pizza franchise in
That's about right.
Yeah. Pizza Hut,
3rd?
Domino's.
Numero uno, number 1 is Papa John's.
So that means they're
Oh, I
bigger
forgot about
than
them. They
Domino's.
Domino's.
They're bigger than Domino's.
It's one of them.
What's 2?
So 2 is Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
1 is Papa John's,
So
3rd is
Domino's.
Little Caesars. They're bigger than Domino's.
So number 1
is
Papa John's.
and number 2.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
3 is Little Caesars.
That's right. Because you got to think about it. $5 hollers was out the door.
Hot and ready.
Nah, hey, shout out to Detroit. You pull up and get them out the drive the window.
Nah, fact.
Yeah,
You know they $6 now?
that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's
$6.
Nah, not the regular hot and
the
ready.
regular high rate is
$6.
$6.
$6.
Damn.
Speaking of hot and ready, Little Caesars and the NFL announced a multi-year partnership that now names Little Caesars Pizza as the official pizza sponsor of the National Football League. Whew, this is definitely Little Caesars' highest profile partnership ever.
Close.
Ever.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Ever. This will continue to build on Little Caesars' momentum and incredible growth over the past several years per ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
J-Ho.
Talk to
No,
me.
excuse me, Coach Locke. Excuse me.
Okay.
First of all, Little Caesars. When the last time you had Little Caesars, Coach?
I'd say I had it during the season.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to say,
That
you know,
makes sense.
kids.
Because you know, kids, we
Yeah,
have to feed them.
Yeah, gotta get the hot
So
ready.
you know they,
Yeah.
you know, as you know, they don't want to give the teams no money.
Nah.
So
Nah, heck no.
it's easy to get a hot and ready for $5 now,
No.
going up to $6.
$6.
So
Get a couple more pepperonis though.
They
they
better.
Shit,
fucking
you going
better.
up $1? It
The
better
whole
be.
dog. That was the whole point, bro.
You know
It's
what I'm
$5
saying?
hot and ready.
Hot and ready.
Right.
Pick it up.
But
Don't reheat it though.
oh no,
Shit rubber.
it's over.
Shit rubber.
Whatever you don't finish after pizza right then, it's going to get rid of it. But I am surprised about this because, like you asked me when last time I had Little Caesars,
Yeah.
how often do you hear somebody say, "Hey, I'm finna go get a Little Caesars pizza"?
That don't happen.
You don't hear it like that.
That's dope.
Depending on where you at, though.
Yeah, but
True.
you know, we're where we are with that.
Yeah.
But this is going to be big for Little Caesars, though. They're going to do new components like social media games, new products, new packaging. They're going to have unique promotions that'll be revealed before the start of the football season. So this is going to be a big deal. But if they're not revamping the pizza,
Yeah. It don't matter.
it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. This is the thing about Detroit. They get the draft in 2024.
Yes, come.
They already have headquarters, of course, in Detroit.
Yeah.
So they have naming rights for the Red Wings and the Pistons Arena downtown. So here's the thing, though. The pizza's trash, but the NFL don't care, bro. It's just like the league's beer sponsorship. If a regular person is a Bud Light drinker, they don't care about the beer's aftertaste or how good it is. They just want it in a glass and it's out the door.
Yeah.
And they want a warm pizza and it's out the door. It doesn't matter. You just want something fast and clearly
hot and
$6 hot and ready. Get the people what they want, man. More football, more cheap beer, and more cheap pizza. For sure.
I like it.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some celebrity boxing. Former Los Angeles Lakers guard Nick Young, Swaggy P, also, and rapper Blueface, cameraman's favorite rapper, are set to face off in a celebrity boxing match on July the 30th. Now, Young and Blueface will be part of the Social Gloves event at the newly named Crypto.com Arena in downtown L.A. Aside from Young versus Blueface, the headline fight will clash YouTubers Austin McBroom and Anderson Gibb, in addition to fight former Pittsburgh Steelers running back Le'Veon Bell, whose opponent has not yet been sanctioned to square away with. Jeff, I will kick things off with you. This is your realm. Who wins this fight?
I thought we were done with this.
No, we're never done with
I thought because the Lamar Odom stuff was
No.
happening and people weren't tuning in anymore. I thought we were.
Nope. Still here.
I saw Blueface. Didn't Blueface fight one of
fought
the
already.
rappers?
Beat the hell out of some YouTube.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then got to fighting with somebody after the match.
Yeah.
Sure. He beat. Never mind. I was about to say something.
Yeah. I know where you was going.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm going real analytical here, cameraman. Nick Young is a professional athlete. Blueface got to get him out of there quick. Because by the time Blueface get finished swinging for the fences, Nick Young should have some wind left to hold on and possibly win this by points. So Nick Young's got to be
He's 33, 34.
34,
Yeah.
5.
No, he's probably 34, 35. Yeah.
He's close. Like he probably, if Nick Young, cared a little bit more about basketball, he probably can get a 10-day right now. He'd be in the big three. Definitely could be in the big three.
Remember?
But yeah, if Blueface don't get him out of there quick, I'm going Nick Young by the points.
37 years old.
That makes sense.
I'm going with Blueface on this one, man. But first, let me say I'm tired of these damn matches. Like you said, Jeff, this is getting ridiculous, man. But like you said, Blueface before the celebrity match, the first one he had, you would see him in training, just boxing for exercise. Excuse me, and he was doing those type of workouts. Nick Young, man, he just living life, man. He not doing that, man. He's not in no kind of shape right now, probably.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go with Blueface.
Yeah.
It won't be a knockout. I don't think. I hope it's not a knockout. We don't need no more Nate Robinsons.
Oh, my God.
Booty in there. Nick
So,
Young booty. I mean, Nate Robinson booty was in there.
Yeah.
He was done.
Yeah, he was out of there.
He was out.
He was out.
I ain't seen Nate since.
Would you want to be seen?
Right.
Nah, he been low.
Now my booty was up in there. She knocked out.
He was
That ain't
low
nothing.
after that.
That ain't nothing for sure. I'm going with Blueface for sure. When last time y'all seen Swag, dog? It's
Swag
on
was on
I Am
something.
Athlete.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Man,
saying.
Swag, put on about 30.
I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
30, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
He has until July the 30th to get in game shape, fighting shape. Get what? It's not happening. I just saw Swag. He was on I Am Athlete with
Pac-Man Jones.
there was Pac-Man on it, but I'm saying the main person was the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh,
With the game.
That's on my to watch.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. You go look at that, then you look at Swag and be like, nah. He gonna knock the hell out of Swag. It's over with, for sure. Blueface already got a TKO under his belt, like Jeff mentioned, against a TikTok guy. Listen, man, that boy ain't played basketball since 2018. Ain't look like it.
And that's your man's too.
Oh, Swag, my guy.
Yeah, that's your
Swag
man.
would always be on the
Yeah,
bench on the
always.
2K team.
Yeah, you always had Swag.
Oh, man, I'm going to find a way to have Swag. He out of shape, though.
For sure.
I'm not a fan of Swag the boxer. I'm Swag spotting up, making threes, for sure. Playing with Kobe. Shout out to Kobe, for sure. But, yeah, Swag, and I say second round knockout, for sure. He'll get his ass knocked out. He'll get his ass knocked out. So Blueface ain't little neither. He like
Nah,
6'3",
yeah, he
6'4".
tall.
got some reach to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he
for
tall.
sure. Get his ass knocked out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Damn, Swag.
Yeah, Swag, for sure.
Sheesh. Won't be Swag no more.
Nah, he'll still be Swag.
But
Like
As
lag.
long as he don't get knocked out like Nate.
you had your butt in there.
Man, Nate was laid out, man. Nate,
They should have threw in the towel in there. 'Cause he already got knocked
shit.
down.
You goddamn lie. No,
Yeah.
Nate was out.
They got knocked down.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
got
He
up.
sh- yeah,
He
he
should have
should-
stopped it right there.
They should have threw
What
the
Coach
towel
said.
in.
He
Yeah.
threw the damn
Shit.
time.
Yeah.
For sure. You guys ready to start with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of FSP. Just simply search for Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime. It is time for the convo with Full Sport Press. Now, as venues begin to open back up and the world starts to tentatively embrace being outside, music is being released, guys.
Yeah.
From veterans returning to release their first works in years. in years to modern favorites and exciting newcomers, 2022 seems to be as promising as a year as ever in regards to music. What we are here to do is giving out our top 5 singles of 2022, regardless of genre. So we could do hip hop, we could do R&B, we could do dance, we could do a little classical, we could do some reggaeton, we could do some reggaeton,
some Afrobeats.
we could do some Afrobeats for sure. We can do it all for sure. Starting with number 5, we will kick things off with you, Coach. Like, give me your number 5.
My number 5.
In a particular order.
This is particular order.
This is particular order. Are you in charge of the girl?
This is particular
Are
order.
you in charge of the girl?
I am.
Okay, let's go.
Particular order. Can I go honorable mention one right quick?
Can you go honorable mention?
I can't go honorable mention.
Give me an honorable mention. Shit, man.
Wale fluctuate.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, what's up? Give me your honorable mention, Joe.
Tiffany Nike's Wale.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. My honorable mention is City of God, Fabio Foreign.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's go. Kanye West, Alicia Keys for sure. Yeah.
So 5. But funny you said it. That was my 5.
That's number 5.
City of God.
City of God.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got, Joe?
My number 5, Slide, Lobby Boys.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, Lobby Boys.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that for sure. My number 5 is Benny the Butcher and J. Cole, Johnny P's Caddy.
That's a good one.
Number 5 for sure. Number 4, Coach. What you got?
Number 4. I'm gonna go. Wait for You. Future and Drake.
Okay. The 4. Man, it's not bad.
That's a good record.
Jeff, what you got?
Word to My Uncle Walter. Sorry, the Kid.
I ain't gonna lie, I never heard that.
That's my list.
It
is his
I
list.
never heard that.
It is his list.
My number 4 is Blast About You. That is number 4 for me. That's a good one for sure. Number 3, Coach Locke, what you got?
Number 3, these Jeff boys. We set the trends.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Number 3, Jeff.
Don't Fuck Me Up. LMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my joint.
Regardless
Like
of genre.
Yeah,
Regardless
regardless
of
of
genre.
genre.
I like it. I
That's my
like
joint.
it.
Number 3 for me is Churchill Downs with Jack Harlow featuring Drake. Number 3 for sure.
That's the different Jack song I thought you was gonna go with.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 2, Jeff, what you got?
Yeah, do ties.
No. Hell, is it tied for first?
No, it's a tie for second.
Man, hell no.
All right, so I just pick one.
Okay.
True Love, Kanye, Tentacion.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay.
Okay.
Coach, what you got?
Outlaws, Rick Ross featuring Jasmine Sullivan.
good one,
That's a
Coach.
good one.
That's a good one, Coach.
That's a sleeper. That is a sleeper.
That's one of my
we might have to go to
favorites.
the.
Yeah.
Did it come out in 2022?
It was
Yes, it
2021.
It was.
It was late 2021,
I'm
but it
thinking-
counts though.
Ooh,
The album was late
It was a
2021.
little late. Oh no.
I'm looking.
Yeah, you gotta look that up.
That's his list.
Yeah, but number 2 for me is featuring Drake, featuring Tim's.
Yeah.
Wait for You. Number
That's a
2
good
for
song.
me, for sure. And numero uno, Jeff. Give me number 1.
Ah man, it's 7:12 p.m.
7:12
It's
p.m.
7:12 p.m.
That is your joint.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
for
it.
sure.
I don't know what happened to him.
Long as he ain't, with the PP. Oh Lord. Numero uno, Coach.
Number 1 for me is
Yeah.
Neck and Wrist, Pusha T.
Hey, that's my number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Neck and wrist, Pusha T. Man, because you know, man, to this day,
It's stuck in
the man, the Dope House had a line. Dope House had a line. You know
That's a
what
good
I'm saying?
record.
First
Yeah.
on the beach.
Yeah.
With the $1 Million Auto for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's a great record for sure.
Playlist coming soon.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
do that.
We could get that going for sure. And that is halftime with Convo with FSP. You guys ready to start the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, camera's always on.
Second half, we are here with the 2022 NBA mock draft. Going through the lottery. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
It's your man, Coach Law.
Now, with the draft less than a week away, teams around the league continue to ramp up their preparations by meeting with prospects for workouts and interviews. The top 3 might not be set the same way after it seemed in the lottery. But even though the Orlando Magic are still doing homework before deciding on their number 1 overall pick, this mock draft reflects what we think NBA teams will do, not what we would do, for sure. Yeah. Let's start with the number 14th pick FSP style, kicking things off with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Who do you have going here and why, Jeff?
Oh, did we mention that we're doing this with no trades? We're doing this
No
as
trades.
it is.
Always.
As
Always.
It is. Yeah, we gotta
No
make sure we
trades
say
in
that.
this video. You better.
Yeah.
Because
Listen.
the trades is
The
coming.
trades is coming.
Oh, it's on the
Trades
way.
is coming.
But we're doing this no trades.
No trades.
As it is.
For sure.
All right. I have Cleveland selecting Malachi Branham.
Okay.
6'5" from Ohio State, shot maker. I like it. Come back, get us some depth in the backcourt. It's a good pick for them.
His uncle went to TSU with us.
Really?
That's his agent now. That's
That's
dude
dope.
from TSU.
Wow.
Malachi Brennan, for sure.
Damn.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dropping
14
gems
coach.
right there,
Yeah,
buddy.
for sure.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely.
I have Cleveland taking AJ Griffin from Duke, small forward, 6'6", 200 pounds. He's a good sized wing that can really shoot the ball. Shot 41% from the three. He spaces the floor for Darius, which has allowed him to get into the paint and continue to throw those lobs to Jared Allen. And he'll still be dangerous because if you help, and you got a 3-point shot.
Right.
Cavs do have a lot of wings, but none of them can shoot like AJ can. So I see the Cavs taking AJ Griffin right here.
Sure. With the 14th pick, I have Cleveland taking Ochai Bagji, Kansas 6'5" shooting guard. They're looking to add size and a little bit perimeter shooting on the wings during this offseason, both in free agency and in the draft. And Agbaji has emerged as one of the Jayhawks' main reasons why they beat us in the national championship game for sure. So good 3-and-D option. Got to find another way to use 3-and-D for sure.
Yeah.
Ochai Agbaji at 14. Move right along to number 13, the Charlotte Hornets. Coach Locke, who you got picking and why?
This is why I have Malachi Branham. Charlotte has LaMelo, Terry Rozier, which allows them to stagger their minutes. And then one of them can stay on the court at all times.
True.
But they need another perimeter contributor, especially one that can make plays on and off the ball. He's capable of scoring on all three levels right now. He's a big guard. He will have to work on distributing the ball and creating for other people. But I think this would be a good fit in Charlotte.
Sure. Jeff?
I got Johnny Davis going right here from Wisconsin. 2 guard. Tough-minded 2 guard. Defensive first-type player. Put him alongside LaMelo. Get some toughness in that backcourt. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah,
That don't make no sense.
he could.
Johnny Davis not starting on that team.
He could.
Terry. Scary Terry.
But you know, and towards the end of the year, Scary Terry became the sixth man for them towards the end of the year. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
He did. He did. Like Coach was saying, they staggered their minutes too.
Yeah, no,
So-
you got to. You got, yeah. 'Cause that's a
It's 2
defensive
points.
liability. For
Yeah,
sure.
for both of them.
sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I have Charlotte going with Mark Williams, 7'2" center from Duke. Absolute game changer on both ends of the floor. He would be a terrible NBA pro, but that's not what we're talking about. He figures to be a great fit to kind of help their front court problems. I'm just keeping it real. They got Kai Jones last year and they got Book Knight. Both of them didn't play. They have a new coach coming in. So let's kind of see if he can find a way to get Book Knight and also Kai Jones a little bit more run. But Mark Williams will not help them at 13, but they are getting Mark Williams at 13 for sure. The Charlotte Hornets way. Let's move right along. Number 12, the Oklahoma City Thunder from the Los Angeles Clippers. Who's a pick and why, Jeff?
That was funny. Oklahoma's going with DeLay Terry, the small forward from Arizona. He can do it all, play off the ball, and that's what he needs. They got the shot makers now. Just let him play off the ball with my guy SGA, and they're gonna be league pass.
League pass.
League pass.
Rumors are SGA wants out.
Of course he does.
Yeah, for sure.
Only person that ever wanted to be there, like wanted to really be there, was Russ. Russ is the only person that ever wanted to be in Oklahoma City.
I get it. Coach Locke.
I have Osman Dieng, small forward from New Zealand.
I like it.
This is one of those picks. It can be a great pick or it can be a bust pick. He's 19 years old. You know, OKC has plenty of picks coming up in the next year, so they can take the risk on a kid like this not working out because they have other picks coming up. They do already have Dort, so they can develop this kid. He didn't have a good first half over in New Zealand, but he figured it out the second half, started playing with his confidence. And if you're wondering why that team sounds familiar, that's what Jeff's boy, LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton played before they got drafted. So I'm going to see OKC going Osman Dieng.
For sure. I have Jeremy Sochan from Baylor going right here. just turning 19 years old, feel for the game, versatile, very competitive guy. He'll likely need time to develop, but like Coach said, they have 127 picks over the next 4 or 5 years. So he'll have the opportunity to fall and get back up and fall again, 127. For sure. And when they trade SGA, they're going to get this 10 more picks.
Keep the picks coming.
So pay through those mistakes, Jeremy Sochan. And OKC will be happy to have you for sure. Moving on to number 11, the New York Knicks are on the clock. Coach Locke, who you got and why?
You always got to have a reach pick you got to have one. And this is my reach pick. I'm going to go with Ty Washington from Kentucky because the Knicks need a point guard.
Yes, sir.
This guy was playing well, was predicted to be top 10 before his injury late in the season. He has the ability to create for himself and for others. He's efficient. He rarely turns the ball over, and he always seems to make the right play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Ty Washington, point guard from Kentucky, 6'3", 180 with the New York Knicks.
My guy.
I agree 100%, Coach. That's why I got him going as well. Ty in the guard is going to be fun. He's going to embrace that culture in the guard. And like you said, Coach, playmaker, doesn't make mistakes. I know the injury is going to cost him some draft capital here, but I definitely see Ty going to the Knicks.
Most definitely. I have A.J. Griffin going right here. Duke 6'6", small forward. He won't turn 19 until August as well, and he's one of the youngest players in the draft and views one of the most physical players, and also he has a clip, shoot it really well, shot 42% from three in college, 7-foot wingspan. He'll figure out a way to help out defensively. As far as me thinking what type of player he is, I think he's trash. But A.J. Griffin going to the Knicks makes sense. They draft really bad historically. You know, they ruin kids, and A.J. Griffin would just be the next kid.
Killing
a ruin, for sure. Moving right along, the Washington Wizards are on the clock. Jeff, who you got and why?
After that, my goodness. The 6'6" guard from a wing from Arizona, Benedict Mathurin. I may have mispronounced his last name.
Yeah, no, you got it.
All right. You need a wing for that team that's going to be looking for an identity in Washington. They're going to make some. That team's going to look a little different going into this season. And this is a kid that can actually have be another young piece they can build around. But yeah, Brad Beal, long gone.
Sure. Yeah. Coach, who you got?
Just like Jeff mentioned, I think the Brad Beal show is coming to an end. I don't think he'll be there after this year. So they're going to need a two-way guard that can play off the ball and on the ball. And I went with Johnny Davis from Wisconsin right here. He can score. He can guard on the other end. He's going to bring a toughness that the Wizards needs. He will have to work on his shooting, though. That's the flaw or the weakness in his game is that he doesn't really shoot the ball that well from the outside. But that's something you can work on in the league. So I went with Johnny Davis from Wisconsin.
Sure. I got Johnny Davis going here as well. Shot 30% from three, like Coach mentioned. They just need somehow, some way to kind of improve that backcourt after cycling through a cascade of guards, including Jeff's guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, for sure. So I think he'll fit well playing alongside Brad Beal. Not a good basketball player, though. I think he'll be the worst in the top 10.
Hey, man. We didn't gave 5 picks. You already said 4 or 5 of them.
For sure. Sochan will be all right, though. He's going to be for sure. Yeah, this is a great day for those guys, though. For sure.
Oh, man, life changing.
Life changing.
For sure.
Yeah. I think Agbaji will be good. For sure. For sure, but I like Agbaji for sure.
Please edit that out.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's gone. It's sure. Number 9, the San Antonio Spurs are now on the clock. Coach Locke, who you got and why?
I went with Jalen Duran, center from Memphis, 6'11", 250. The Jacob Poeltl, this is going to his last year's contract, so they're going to need someone to possibly take his spot if he decides not to come back. They do have Zach Collins, but the upside of Duran is that he plays great defense and he's very athletic, so that'll fit with the Spurs. He will have a lot of work to do on his offensive game, though, because if you watched him in college, a lot of his stuff came offensive rebounds or lobs, so he's going to have to really work on his game, being able to score the basketball, not with lobs. But I went with Jalen Duran right here.
Sure. Jeff.
All right. I went Adrian Griffin Jr. right here from Duke. 3-point shooter, 7-foot wingspan. He's a pop guy.
Yeah. No, he's just not going to be a good basketball player. That's the consensus of the room, for sure. Hey, I hope he proves me wrong. His dad played in the NBA. Yeah, he's currently assistant coach for the Toronto Raptors. Lineage. He wasn't going to stay.
He probably should. I mean, Austin Rivers probably should have stayed, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Austin Rivers should have stayed.
He's all right.
He should have stayed.
He wasn't going to get any higher than we was going.
No, he wasn't. Got to go and get high as you can get.
Got to go now.
I can dispute that, but that's a whole
Okay,
other
whole
show. I
nother
think he
show,
could have
for
been
sure.
higher. But
Okay.
I think this kid's gonna be solid on the pop.
Okay.
On the pop.
For sure. Speaking of under pop, I have Jalen Duren going as well right here. You lose Jakob Poeltl. This is the thing. You got to replace him. And you replace him with an 18-year-old who's built like Dwight Howard right now.
yes, sir.
Like, he's ready to play, I said football. But
Probably
he can,
that, too.
for sure. At 6'11", he ain't going to play no football.
Better not.
Nah,
I
for
can't come
sure.
block no more. He can play.
Yeah. 6'11".
It's a lot of space.
We did have a guy of 6'10" in there.
Hey, shout out
For
to
sure.
him.
For
Shout out
sure.
to King.
But yeah, for sure, he got the size to kind of hold his own against bigger people. 7'5" wingspan. I think Jalen Duren will be okay. Kind of similar to the mold of a Mitchell Robinson type of guy.
Like Mitchell
Yeah,
Robinson.
for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Moving right along to the number 8 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans are on the clock. Jeff, who you got and why?
It's a gamble pick. Hasn't played ball in a stretch.
He did right.
But this could play dividends for them because it pays off. He's a huge 6'5" Kentucky guard, Shaden Sharp. It's my guy.
Yeah. Okay.
my guy.
Breaking news.
This is my guy.
Put it on the board.
This is my guy.
This guy.
I got two guys. I got two
Yeah,
guys.
nah, for sure. I need a pen. Yeah.
I got two guys.
Nah, you got one of them Jones.
This is one.
Hey, that's good throws.
Yes.
Two really good throws.
Yeah, solid by you.
Yeah.
This is gonna be, New Orleans is gonna be a playoff team next year.
Okay.
You can put that on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, New Orleans is a playoff team next year. So this kid gets to come in, learn the game, play meaningful minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Later, he's gonna be solid. It's gonna be a great pick.
Jeff's guy is Shaden Sharp.
That's right. You heard it. You heard it here first.
No, I haven't said the second guy yet.
And New Orleans gonna make the playoffs.
New Orleans gonna
Oh,
make the playoffs. Definitely gonna make the playoffs.
New Orleans.
You can book it.
Yeah, this ain't really. You ain't stepping off the porch right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Will make put some on it. Make
They'll
a
win the series.
top 5.
They'll win the series.
Make them a top 5.
No, they'll win the series.
Okay.
They'll make it to the second round.
Play-in game.
No. They'll make it to the second round, coach.
No, I'm saying, are they gonna get in through a play-in game?
That means they have to be the 8th seed or the second
Win.
seed. I mean, be the 1
Hey.
seed.
They got to be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They'll be 5th or 6th.
Okay.
They'll
So
be,
they no playing game.
no playing the
17.
games. They can be anybody from 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Jeff.
Got it. Got it.
Jeff. Jeff. All right. Who you got, coach?
Right here, I decided to go with Dyson Daniels, point guard / shooting guard from the G League Ignite. He's 6'7", 196 pounds. He's a guard that doesn't need the ball in his hands to affect the game. So that won't take away shots from CJ or Zion when Zion comes back.
Okay.
He's more so of a defender. And it gives him time to develop with the Pelicans because they don't need him to come in and be the man.
Mm-hmm.
So I see Dyson Daniels from the G League Elite going right here to the Pelicans.
Right. Now, my pick is just like Jeff's. We're going Shaden Sharp, 6'5" guard from Kentucky. The Pelicans have less of a major need to kind of fill any particular positions as starters. That's locked up for sure. 4 surefire starters in the fold and a plethora of young talent with Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and you add Shaden Sharp with this, you got a guy that's a 6'5" guy, 7-foot wingspan, man.
Yes, sir.
Still a lot unknown about this kid if he can actually play basketball at the next level. But taking Sharp here still, while he's on the board, is an easy decision for the New Orleans Pelicans. So I actually like Shaden Sharp. I think he'll be all right. Moving right along to the Portland Trail Blazers. Coach Locke, who you got on the clock and why?
This is why I had Shaden Sharp. Don't have to say too much. Like you said, he's a big unknown.
Yeah.
But we know Dame says he wants to be a Blazer for life, but we don't know how that's going to go. So he can replace him in the future, or he can be a running mate because he has a tremendous upside. But like you said, there are questions of if the kid will be able to play because we haven't seen him play for real.
Gotcha. Most definitely. Jeff, what you got?
For Portland, I have Keegan Murray, 6'8", power forward from Iowa. He's a defender, space and get his own shot, get his own bucket. Here's the thing. Portland's going to be looking for a new identity
Most definitely.
in maybe a season, maybe less than a season. He's a good, solid pick to not necessarily build around, but it's a good, solid player to have on your team.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
For sure. I have Ben Mathurin going here from Arizona. They said Ben Mathurin has been absolutely cooking people in the workouts. That's why him and also Daniels that Coach Locke had going. They've been the workout warriors. And those guys usually are the guys that come into the league and play at a high level for sure. This kid is a special basketball player. I think he has all the tools to be a knockdown shooter at the next level. I don't think he needs to worry about is kind of figuring out his body, how he's going to fill out, kind of seeing if he can help out this team with Anthony Simons and Damian Lillard. Ben Mathurin Arizona, 6'5", shooting guard. Moving on to number 6, the Indiana Pacers are on the clock. Jeff, who you got and why?
Here's my second guy, cameraman. Dyson Daniel, G League Ignite, 6'7" point guard. Like me a big guard.
Yeah,
Like me a big guard.
You ain't going
Like me a big guard.
Dyson.
Put him next to Halliburton. League pass. League pass it up. League pass it up, cameraman. Him and Halliburton. We here.
There you go.
Playoff team. There's another playoff team. Playing game. Playing game.
I mean, shit, Jeff. I mean, they were a game out from playing the damn playing game.
They weren't a
last year.
game out. They were at least 3.
They wasn't. That wasn't too far out. I'm for sure they had a good squad. And then Miles.
They got rid of their
Miles
best player.
Yeah, and then their second best player was hurt.
Yeah,
for sure. I got you, Coach. What we got?
This is what have Benedict Mathurin going. The Pacers have already said they would entertain offers from Malcolm Brogdon, so he would be able to come in and replace him if that happens. If not, he'll be a great piece to come off the bench. Like you said, he's athletic, nice size, who could score on 3 levels in college. So he would pair nice with Halliburton. So I want Benedict Mathurin right here from Arizona.
I have Dyson Daniels going here as well, pairing him with Tyrese Halliburton. A lot of scoring potential. Again, he's a workout warrior, already played at a professional level, so you kind of know what he already has in store. One of the best, I think, perimeter defenders in this entire draft. Need to improve his shooting stroke a little bit. We're going to pause that. But I think he projects to be a really good fit with the Indiana Pacers. So Dyson Daniels, Jeff Sky.
Yeah.
The G League Ignite. 6'7" guard, man. That's a lot.
Like a big guard.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Moving on to number 5, the Detroit Pistons. Coach Locke, you are now on the clock.
I'm going to go with Jaden Ivey out of Iowa right here. 6'4", 200-pound guard. The Pistons have a lot of good talent right now.
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, and then they have the bigs Isaiah Stewart and Luke Garza. But they can use another perimeter scorer who can score on all 3 levels, but also create for other people. So I went with Jaden Ivey right here.
The Pistons are praying that Jaden Ivey is there.
Yes, they are.
Sure.
Now, if he's there at 5, my pick goes out the window.
Yeah.
Most definitely, Coach. I agree 100%. But if he's not there, Pistons shoot for the stars. And here's my reach pick. Jalen Duren from Memphis.
Ooh.
Put him with Cade. Let him run the court. He rebounds well.
And they got beef stew.
They do. But you can't have enough. You can't have too many 6'11" guys with pro bodies ready to roll.
So you ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
Okay.
With limited offensive talent, but you got a guard, you got a ball dominant guard that can get him the ball in space. That's all he needs.
I ain't mad at that, for sure. My pick at 5 has been 3 guys that I mentioned already. There were 2 guys that I already mentioned that are workout warriors. This is the 3rd guy, Keegan Murray, 6'8", power forward from the University of Iowa. He has been cooking so much to the point where he might go top 3. He's cooking like that for sure. I think he is viewed as, the most complete player in this draft. Projects to have a smooth transition to the next level. I would say he's a shoe-in probably for first team all rookie. Like he's one of those. Like you can just tell a guy that just ready to play at the next level right now, and it's Keegan Murray for sure.
So are we putting that all rookie on the board?
Him making the all rookie team, if he goes, I don't care where he going. Yeah, Keegan Murray. Yeah,
Okay.
I can go with that.
There
Yeah,
we
Keegan
go.
Murray will make.
All right.
Yeah, and now Bryce listens to the show, and he gave us shit because we didn't break down Keegan Murray for our comparison show. We talked about everybody but
Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray for sure. So this is Bryce guy, Keegan Murray, who I think he'll be an all rookie guy because he's ready to play right now for sure. Moving on to number 4, the Sacramento Kings. Jeff, you are on the clock.
It's a case of just taking best available, and they're going Jaden Ivey here from Purdue because he's going to be left, and you can't skip over this type of talent. I don't know if he fits. He doesn't really fit their team, and they probably would have to move off of this pick if he's there. But because the other 3 picks are going to go how they go, they got to go Jaden Ivey. Right? That's how they have. Because anybody else would be a reach for their squad to me at this spot right here.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling with that. What you got, Coach?
This is where I have Keegan Murray going because of the workouts he's been putting on.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys, like you say, he's already ready to play. And they can play him on the 4 at the same time, moving Sabonis to the 5. Or he can go on the 4 as a small forward while Barnes is on the bench. Because there's so much teams playing small ball right now. If you put Sabonis to the 5 and put him on the floor with him, you won't lose anything. The other thing is we also know the Kings are not afraid to draft players where they're loaded at already.
Shit, they did last year.
You know, so I could see with the way he's been playing that the Kings take him right here for Keegan Murray out of Iowa.
I have Jaden Ivey going here from Purdue, 6'4" shooting guard. Sure. The Knicks reportedly want this guy really bad, so I think it'll be something going with that. But super explosive guy, projected to be a good addition to this team. They lost Tyrese Halliburton. He can play the combo guard, and also he can play point if you lose De'Aaron Fox, what I think will happen within the next 12 months. Jaden Ivey, man. Ja Morant 2.0 for sure.
Gotta take him. He's gonna be right there for you.
Best available for sure. Moving on to number 3, the Houston Rockets. Coach Lock, you on the clock.
The Rockets are going to take Paolo Banchero from Duke right here. They traded away Christian Wood, but they still have Sengun. But you can't pass up on a talent like Paolo. He has a great offensive skill set and can also play good enough defense where he won't hurt you on the defensive end. So I'm going to go with Paolo right here for the Rockets.
Sure. Jeff, what you got?
Agreed. They got rid of Christian Wood, one of my guys, Christian Wood, to clear the space for Paolo. So
go play with Luka.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He's going to be Lucas Tyson Chandler.
Hell nah, boy, he way better than Tyson.
What I'm saying is Luka's going to get him paid even more. That's
hell yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
For sure.
Yeah,
because now Christian Wood, that's all they needed.
Yeah,
they were playing Dwight Powell at the 5.
Mm-hmm.
They need a little more, one more, but yeah,
one more. I mean, you bring back Brunson, Rick Brunson, but they did. It's dad. They hired Rick Brunson for the Knicks.
Yeah,
Jalen Brunson to the Knicks, guarantee. That's where you going.
So then they need 2 more if they get rid of
it. Johnny Wall. Johnny
Wall, he got to play basketball sooner.
At some point.
If Johnny Wall was on the Boston Celtics, they might win that series. No bullshit. I'm telling you, you ain't seen John Wall play, and I get that. But Brad Beal talks about, man, he said he's the best passer he's ever played with.
That's true. John Wall can get
John Wall is going to get you the ball, and Jason Tatum, all you got to do is stand in the corner. Jaylen Brown can find out a way. I'm telling you,
and you know
he
what
just
John
ain't
Wall
really
would
played.
Do? Yep. He would take the pressure off of it.
Yeah.
Because John Wall don't fear none of those moments.
Right. And if you need him to score, he'll go get a bucket.
Come on, ain't going to get a dub.
Go get a bucket.
That now.
Yeah.
For sure. But back to the draft. Yeah, for sure. That's my boy. Gang sign John Wall.
Oh, man.
For sure. I have Paolo going here as well. Potential of Banchero next to Jalen Green, man, would be a fun duo to watch. You have Sengun. You also have my guy, Josh Christopher. Yes. And you also have Kevin Porter Jr., the wild card, for sure. So that's a nice young squad. Kevin Porter Jr. will not play for the Houston Rockets. They can't. He was getting his grill sized by Johnny Dang on the sideline.
Yeah, he's down in Houston wild.
Got to pack him up for sure. Most definitely.
But he's a solid.
No.
Doing too much.
He just needs the
grill,
right
bro?
situation.
You getting fitted for a grill
on the sideline
in the middle of a game. He's 22.
Yeah. Hey, I got braids. Got his hair braids.
No. A grill.
I know that's tough.
Yeah, for sure.
Not focused.
Not at all. Moving on to the number 2 pick, the OKC Thunder. Now on the clock, Jeff. Who you got and why?
Chet.
Chetty.
Chet goes there. Chet. Put him with hopefully SGA stays. Hopefully SGA stays. But you put Chet here, put him on the weight program. Gotta get the weight program
tomorrow.
Gotta get some nutrition.
Yesterday.
Tomorrow. Gotta get a nutritionist, a chef.
Some of Coach Locke's
shakes. The whey protein. Is it whey protein? You need all that.
You need all that.
He need all that.
He need more than weight. He need the protein to put weight on you.
Yeah, he need to ensure.
Yeah. He might even just need to skip summer league and just get the weight program.
Coach Locke put Chet in some damn ensure. He want that boy eating. That's crazy. Yeah, for sure. What you got, Coach?
I got to go with Chet right here, too, man.
Chetty.
You know, he can help rebuild your franchise, which we know OKC is doing because, like my co-host mentioned, they have how many picks?
127.
That's
and
right.
With SGA being there, it'll be 138 soon.
That's right. So he can stretch the floor. Yeah. You know, he also has the ability to block shots on the other end. Like you mentioned, he does need to put on some weight, but a lot of these guys in this draft need to put on some weight.
Except for Paolo.
Exactly. So I'm going to go with Chet right here.
Yeah, for sure. I got Jabari Smith going here. Ooh. Fans are already salivating over the potential pick and roll duo with Smith and Josh Giddey. The Thunder have so many picks. They have a huge hole at the 4, and I think Jabari checks out at a 4 better than Chet because they already have Poku. Pokuševski. Yeah. And yeah, man, I just think like a little more sense you get a player like Jabari Smith instead of Chet. Now get it. Chet is a 5 man, but I think they're gonna trade Lou Dort, and
They can't
Darius
trade Lou
Basil.
Dort.
No, they're trading
You
Lou
can't trade
Dort.
Lou Dort.
Lou Dort gone.
You can't trade Lou Dort.
Prepare yourself.
You
That's
can't.
wild.
Lou
You can't-
Dort's out the door.
You can't trade Lou Dort yet.
Lou Dort is gone.
Mm.
Lou Dort is
wild.
gone.
Mm-mm.
Lou Dort is gone. This is what I'm saying.
Damn.
Lou Dort gone. And they get rid of him, and they'll get Darius Basley, and they'll get a 5-man. And to pair him with Jabari Smith. Sure. Lou Dort gone, though.
I guess that's
Yeah, Lou Dort is gone.
That's
for sure.
tough.
And numero uno, it is the Orlando Magic down the clock. Coach Lock, who you got and why?
Only one and a half left, man.
Yep.
Jabari Smith, 16 to 20, can stretch to 4. He can really shoot the ball. He's one of the best shooters we've seen come out into the league the last few years. He can guard on the perimeter, so he can switch ball screens, which we see a lot of in the NBA. He will have to work on that inside game, though, but I think he'll go well and fit well with Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, he ain't touching that paint. What you got, Joe?
well, that's my only player I got left, man. He's number one pick. Like, Orlando has a lot of the same pieces to their puzzle. Hopefully, folks can get healthy and get to run with this kid.
Yeah.
Your man's
He played back. Yeah, folks could
No,
play
your
the
other
last
man.
20 games.
Yeah.
Jalen Suggs,
Yeah.
Cole Anthony.
Cole Anthony. Your
Yeah,
man's gonna
sure.
be out there with him too. So yeah, this kid, he's the gem of this draft to me.
Sure.
I can't say he's my guy because he's the best player in the draft. That's kind of cheating. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we'll talk.
So
off
anyway, yeah.
camera. I don't see how you say that.
My number one pick is Chet Holmgren. This is the reason why. Chet Holmgren, I think, is a 4.
Yes.
Like very similar to Kristaps Porzingis, rim protector. I don't think he's ever going to check out to guard a Joel Embiid. I don't think that's something that'll never. Nikola Jokic, it'll never happen. So he will be playing at the 4. At the 4, they have Jonathan Isaacs, who's just one of his favorite players for sure. He has the jersey, and they just paid Wendell Carter an enormous extendo. So in turn, you lose Mo Bamba, you replace him with Chet Holmgren, and it's another experience and another experiment for sure with a thinner guy that really should be playing the 4, but you draft him as a 5. And Chet, man, hasn't taken a physical yet. That's weird to me.
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Why haven't you taken a physical?
I
yet?
go ahead and say it, and my comments might be in shambles. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he's going to be the player they think he's going to be in the
So
NBA.
are you putting on the board that you think that Chet is going to be a bust?
Put it on the board.
Oh shit! Now that's a 4-year. So how many years you giving him, Coach? Goddamn now.
What you mean?
You giving him in 4?
He got to show me something in 4 years.
Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren.
Let's do this in one season type thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Is he in Rookie of the Year consideration?
Come on.
That's the one.
No.
That's it. That's
Will
the one.
not.
Will not.
win.
No.
We're not being consideration.
Rookie of the,
Right.
would not be even be in consideration.
He not winning Rookie of the Year.
How many points he have? Give me his points. Give me Chet points.
Chet is going to average, huh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
what
know.
I'm talking about.
Let's Chet might average.
Don't you let him
Listen, I was going to say 10.
10 points,
Yeah, he might. 4.
4 rebounds.
No. Assists.
Oh, 4
assists.
dimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 rebounds.
Nah, hell no. Yeah, that's what you gonna do with rebound. Yeah,
Man, they going to break him.
for sure.
They going to break him. They going to break him.
6-17. Yeah.
They going to break
All
him.
right.
You don't want to see that
Not
paint.
win Rookie of the Year. 10 points, 4 dimes, 6 rebounds. And that is the mock draft for the lottery of the 2022 NBA draft. Chet Holmgren going 1. The guys have Jabari Smith going 1. We will see. We will see. There will be trades, but we didn't have any trades. There's a lot going on with this draft. I think this draft, I didn't mention Jaden Hardy, who is my guy. I think he's going to end up being a Bones Highland type of guy who's going to light it up later. And he'll go later in the draft for sure.
Draft
Scottie
starts at
Pippen
pick
Jr.
4.
too.
Yes, sir.
Draft starts at pick 4.
Draft
Yeah.
It doesn't start until pick 4.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Now everybody know Paolo is my guy. Paolo's going to win Rookie of the Year. It ain't even close. It's not even going to be close. I can scream in nauseum how good this kid is going to be, barring any injuries.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely, for sure. Your guy from the draft, Coach.
I like Tata.
Ty Washington is
Yeah.
a good basketball player for sure. And Jeff's guys
My
are
guys on the
Shaden
board.
Sharp and Dyson Daniels. Yeah, for sure. It's good to know that for sure. It's good to know that for sure. Now, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Person. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Coach Locke,
Get a drummer song.
Jeff,
Camera's always on, brother.
cameraman, The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.